Hey guys, Lost here, and I'm going to go over the top 5 mods of the month for October. Hope you enjoy. So we are just going to jump right into it with a map mod called Ural. Now this map is snowy, and it is based around the Soviet Union. It kind of reminds me of Chernarus with all the broken tanks and the old Soviet Union influence throughout most of this map. Throughout it, there are military bases. There's even a gulag, it calls it on the map, but I don't think that's really what it looks like personally. If you ever have played the Arma 2 mod Daisy Namalsk, that's kind of what this map reminds me of, except it's much, much larger and it's a lot more empty. This map has a lot of little towns and villages kind of scattered throughout the countryside with little train depots and such. It's a pretty interesting map, lots of hills, lots of crazy terrain. I really liked it. If you want to download it, I believe it is on the Steam Workshop. It was up there recently and it was ranked pretty well, so I decided to take a look and I thought it was pretty cool, so you guys should go check it out. Alright, so next on our countdown we have a custom buildings mod that is on the Steam Workshop. This mod adds a bunch of custom buildings to Zeus that you can put down and use and design your own, area or town, whatever you want to do. It will add 4 different styles of residential houses, 2 different double-story houses, a bank, a bar, a post office, a large prison, and a police station, along with food items, sandwiches, sausages, steak, bread, chips, and chocolate. Things like that. That is the list that the creator provided for the mod. This mod kind of adds life to the game. The vanilla buildings are pretty plain, pretty bland, and I think this definitely makes the game look pretty cool. For our second map mod, we have the MKS IV Islands map. This map is a cluster of 4 islands separated throughout the ocean. For this mod, you will need the All-in Arma terrain pack, which unfortunately is about a 7 GB download, maybe 2 for the light version. Overall, this map reminds me, again, kind of Namalsk, not because of the snow, because there's none of that here, but just because of the island feel, kind of the close feel of everything, the way that Namalsk did with Arma 2, if you ever played that. But other than that, it is kind of like Chernarus, slightly more green. The map is about 25 by 25 kilometers, so it's a decent size overall. There's lots of different terrain, there's lots of forests and lots of hills on this map, which would make for a lot of interesting combat. Overall, it's a pretty simple map. I thought it was pretty neat, so I decided to throw it on here. I hope you guys go check this out. You cannot get it off of the Steam Workshop, but you can get it off of Armaholic, so go check it out. I hope you guys enjoy it. Coming down to number 2, we have the Apex Draken Unmanned Aerial System, or a drone. We'll just call it a drone. This beast of machine is extremely wide with a gigantic wingspan. You can also get it off of the Steam Workshop, so there's no problem having access to it. To fly it, you will need to have access to a UAV terminal, so you can grab the controls, launch it, and be able to control it from the ground. Speaking of controlling it, it is very hard to get it off the ground sometimes. I definitely crashed it into some trees before I finally figured out how to control it without making anything burn. Now when it comes to weapons, there are 3 different types of weapons you can put on it. You have to access it through the Apex support system. From there you can put on different types of missiles, things like that. Now if you go to the Steam Workshop and watch the demo that is provided, you will see that they will later add 2 different types of drones into the mod, depending on what kind of mission you're going at, whether it's to take out a target or just a recon mission. More weapons, less weapons, maybe faster, things like that. There will also be different types of camouflages added into the mod to customize your drone with and really just make your drone look whatever way you want it to look like. This is a sweet little mod that I really enjoyed, and I thought it was really cool that somebody made it like this. Now for number 1, another map, but I'm sure you guys were wondering about this. Esker. If anybody has watched Frankie play the Exile mod or have played the Exile mod themselves, they've probably seen this map. So after crashing once, I decided to give myself a little tour of this amazing landscape, and let me just tell you, I was not disappointed. The amount of detail that has gone into this map has really just made it something special that I've never really seen out of a map mod before. They really went all out and just made this look beautiful. If you don't know anything about this map, it's kind of like Chernarus. Actually, it's a lot like Chernarus, except obviously it's different terrains, things like that. But otherwise, you know, it's pretty green, lots of hills, lots of factory type things. You know, reminds you a lot of DayZ, that's for sure. The map size is 169 square kilometers, while Chernarus is 225, so it's about roughly a third smaller than Chernarus. Now the creators of this map advertise it as a true post-apocalyptic setting, and that is very true. It is really, it is an extremely post-apocalyptic world. If you haven't seen it already, it is available on the Steam Workshop, so you can go ahead and subscribe to it there. No need to worry about any fancy downloading stuff. You will need the All in Arma terrain pack to run this mod, so I do suggest just downloading that. You'll need it for a lot of maps if you ever decide to do some other map downloading. Now with this video coming to an end, I will quickly veer away from Arma 3 and let you guys know I am excited for Fallout 4 and excited to mod Fallout 4. On top of that, I hope you guys come follow us on Twitch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I will let the video roll out.
She takes the loss 'cause she don't wanna see her child lose. So respect her, prepare for the time used. And then she runs to the bastard, and he tells her there will be a new chapter. But she feels no different after, and then she asks him.